Hi, I'm Don Miller, Sold on Vernon team at Coldwell Banker Executives Realty right here in Vernon in the beautiful North Okanagan Valley. We're here today with the statistics for the month of September. I know we're right around the middle of October now. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, and let's take a look at what's happening in our marketplace. So, we've got absorption rate has risen. I'm going to look quickly at that right out of the gate. The absorption rate has risen and jumped us in to a buyer's market. Significant. It's more than 8 months of inventory now. Remember that threshold is 7 months of inventory right here. You can see we've had a few forays into this area in the past 2 years, and we'll see what happens if this continues to rise. It'll mean we're in a buyer's market. Likely it will come up a bit and then fall back into a balanced market, which is between 5 and 7 months of inventory. So let's look at all the stats. We've changed this up a bit this month. We're going to just look at this right here. We've got, as I said, we've got the absorption rate into buyer's market territory. Of course, 1 month does not make a trend. Now let's look at it. Here we are, 2023, the absorption rate was 9.72 months of inventory. This is September. We're comparing September with September last year. This year, 8.36. So that's actually less a depreciation or less than last year by 14%. Number of active listings, looking at that, again, we're just looking at North Okanagan and we're comparing the same month, September with September, 23 with 24. It's 418 active listings a year ago, 416 are a net increase of 10%. New listings are actually down compared with last year. The market was tighter last year. This is good news for buyers. There's a lot more to look at. Number of sales have risen by 28% from 43 sales to 55. Days to sell has declined slightly compared to last year, 8.6% to 64 days on the market. And homes are selling average of their asking price. They're closer to asking price than they were last year. Last year they were at basically 93.5% selling on ask. This year it's 97.2%. So that's changed as well. And that benchmark price, which is the price that we're leaning towards using now more and more, has increased by 5% compared to last year. So that's from 728.1 to 764.100. Median price, a decline of 1.3%, 745 to 735, and that average price 791,567 last year in September to 826,140, which is a gain of 4.4%. So look at that. This is key numbers to pay attention to, of course, is that absorption rate really tells us where the market's going, because that's a comparison of current active listings with current sales. So it's your inventory versus how much is selling. So let's go look at that other graph everybody likes so much. This is the Interior Realtors Association graph. All these statistics has always come from the Association of Interior Realtors. And this is a summary sheet for the North Okanagan for September 24. There it is. So North Okanagan right here, you can see increase sales by 27.9%, again, compared with the same month a year ago. And the benchmark price we already discussed, and the days to sell down 9.7%, as we discussed already. Inventory up 10%. That's the single family dwelling. Now remember, the single family dwelling is the home that drives the marketplace. So let's look at townhouse units. Townhouse units sales are down by 25%. So it's only 15 sales. Benchmark price up 8.5%. Days to sell down by 9.6 to 57 days on the market. It's interesting when you do that comparison. We've got 57 days on the market for a townhouse, 64 days on the market for a single family dwelling. That's right there. Inventory is up 25%. So inventory is up significantly here as well, much more than in the single family dwelling. Our apartments, stratified apartments, North Okanagan sales are up 9.1%. Remember, We don't have that many of these here, so it's only 12 sales. We don't have that many of these in the North Okanagan, so it doesn't take too many to make a major change in the statistics. Benchmark price up 5.5% to 326.1. Days to sell up 67 days, so significantly more than the townhouses. That's an increase of 74%. That's huge. And inventory is up 32%. So basically, on all of these, if inventory continues to rise, sales don't rise equivalent, then that absorption rate is going to continue to shift in the direction of an increasing buyer's market. Well, that's what causes this. So we're in the buyer's market. Inventory increasing, numbers of sales decreasing. So, a couple of things to be aware of. According to one of our mortgage experts, the 5-year fixed rate's currently starting at around 4.34%, depending on the type of mortgage and the borrower's needs. Another thing to mention is we waited to get this one out to you for two reasons. One, Thanksgiving weekend was in the way, and that was a good time. I hope a good time was had by all. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving dinner. And to waited for these inflation numbers that came from the federal government. So we're at 1.6% inflation. Remember, the target for the federal government in setting the overnight rate was 2%, which they reached in the last set of statistics they gave us about a month ago. So this gives us 1.6%. So we may see further increases, and maybe as much as half a point, or what they like to call it, 50 basis points. So that's the stats for the month of September. We've had a great month. We've been busy. Houses are selling if they're priced right. There are buyers looking right now, and money is becoming increasingly available to most buyers under the right circumstances. So if you have questions about what to do with these statistics or any other statistics or any real estate questions, give us a call, myself or Ben. Give either one of us a call. We'll look forward to talking to you. And by the way, we had a great Thanksgiving party. If you weren't there, make a point. Next year, Thanksgiving Saturday, we'll have another party on our front lawn. So look forward to seeing you. Have yourself a great year, great month rather, great season. Fall is so enjoyable. The days have been fantastic. Just keeps getting better. So remember, I'm Don Miller at the Sold on Vernon team right here in Vernon, and I'm sold on Vernon. Thanks for watching.